there everyone. Hi there everyone. Getting this all set up, sending the message in the Discord, making sure you have music. Almost there. Okay. I've been AFK. I put some more sugarcane down there just because the little bit I've had has not been sufficient. Let's see if I can make this. Nice. I like those beacons a lot. I would like to wait, I gotta get my stream set up. I would like to make a wither skeleton farm because I know I have these beacons, but I have an idea for a mini game where it's the floor is beacons, the floor is colored beacons for the entire room. And then it would be people would drink invis potions and someone would be running around with a sword. And it'd be last one standing wins, but you're trying to hide in the beacons from the particle effects. Which I think is a really funny idea. I also need to decide the palette for this. Okay, there are a lot of Endermen and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to get out any wither roses that I have. I think I've gotten most, if not all of them. Throw this down. This is going to be good to have. I do need to... There are some more wither roses. I thought I had more. Yeah, I definitely thought I had more. That's okay, though. Supplies for more rockets. I don't need bottles on me. I think we're good. I am gonna go ahead and go to the Nether. The Nether. And I'm gonna go searching for a nether fortress. I know there are a few of them around, but I need to find one in a warped forest or a soul sand valley for maximum efficiency, and so I don't have to spawn proof anything. I feel like if I go back this way, there were a lot. Okay, Soul Sand Valley. Ooh, that's a fortress. Okay, but it's Nether Wastes. Okay, so it can't be this fortress, unfortunately. Okay, that lava's just flowing down. I'm in new chunks. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything spawn. Ooh, wither skeletons already. This might be a viable option because I'm not seeing things spawn around here. And I could do it right here. Hello, Chloe. What's up? How's it going? Everything okay? I haven't today. This is my first stream of the day. I did see him for about 30 seconds yesterday. James is Devin, right? He's missed 3 check-ins? I saw him for 30 seconds. He showed up, said he had to get ready for a Halloween party. Not that didn't sound right. That he had to get ready for, he had to set up a Halloween party for the base, I think. He had to set a Halloween party up for the base. And then he said he's gonna be gone for maybe a day or 2. That's last I knew. Oh yeah, Chloe, that's completely fine. Anything I can do to help. I do know that whatever's going on, he definitely cares about you very, very much, Chloe. Because anytime he mentioned you in the mentions you in the chat, he calls you wifey. He did. I found sniffers, 2 sniffers. I don't know if you know what they are, but they're very uncommon and hard to get. And I named them George and Sarah. Okay, so I need more dirt. And I'm gonna have to spawn proof all. Ooh, I'm gonna have to spawn proof all of this. Okay, how far away am I? I'm 1,000 blocks. That's not bad. Ooh. Okay, so if I go down under here, there should be a... Yeah, no. Okay. I really should have brought a... Actually, no, it'll be faster to travel here. I've worked so hard. I fought 6 withers yesterday. Okay, I definitely should have just mined a way back. Because now I'm still 900 blocks away. You know what? I definitely should just get some obsidian and make a portal. Ugh. You have trouble fighting. Well, I didn't do it all at the same time. There's no way I could have done that. But a mace does help. That was scary. Okay, I need to find a biome that has obsidian in it. It's like this corroded, I don't know. It looks like the end, kind of. It's this bluish biome with a bunch of black stone. That, or if I could just find a wither, a ruined portal. Okay, or I do it over here, because this is all Soul Sand Valley. Yes, this place. This place is exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. There are some obsidian node things. Or wither skeletons spawn here, but they would spawn everywhere too, so I don't think that would work. Mining away. Congratulations, Chloe. I'm so happy for you. Wait, and Devin said he was coming back. It was like a week or two ago. He said he's coming back in 30 days. So he'll be back in time, right? Wow, that's great. Two months. Ooh, that would be great. I will be praying for that because him being able to help afterwards would be fantastic. Well, I mean, just being around is great, but especially during that time. Hello, Mana Stick. Greener grade. Switch to main. Hello, Aiden. Welcome. Are we serious? Why do I always come back to this portal? Please don't link. Please don't link. Please don't link. Please don't link. I can tolerate that. Oh, my goodness. Crovex. I do remember you, Aiden likes games. Okay. Ooh, slightly low on rockets. "13 pages. Ooh, a name from the Bible. Esther? Well, I mean, there are a lot of good names from the Bible, but I'm trying to think of. You're cooked. If it makes you feel any better, I am in 3 college classes at the moment, and I have had 21 assignments due this week. Assigned on Monday, due on Sunday, 21 assignments. There's Esther. Well, I mean, there's Eve, of course. There's Sarah. There's... Shoot, I'm trying to think of more off the top of my head. Naomi. Yes, Naomi. I've known a couple of those. Ruth. Oh, good point. I'm trying to think of more. Oh, yes, Mary. See, I can't remember them off the top of my head, and I don't know why. I keep thinking... Well, I mean... Pretty much, Crovex. I mean, you're not far off. Yep. Oh, I'm trying to think of more. I want to help. I know whatever I say will not be helping, but I want to think of... What am I doing here, by the way? Why do they all link to that one portal? Oh, I needed dirt. And carpets. I'm trying to think, what are... Hannah. It depends. Are you thinking New Testament, Old Testament? Oh, Eden is a name. How many beacons? I fought 6 withers yesterday. Yesterday's was episode 67, and 67, if you may know, is a 6'7" is a nonsensical term stemming from the height of a basketball player, 6'7". So I let my chat vote on whether I would get 64 diamond blocks or fight 6 or 7 withers, and chat decided I needed to fight 6 or 7 withers. So I let chat vote between 6 or 7 withers, and they voted 6 withers. What state am I in? State of denial. Let's see, what else do I need? I need wool. Naomi or Eden. Those are good names. 3 of 3 bees? Why is this just sitting in here? There are 3 bees in there. As long as it's, well, based off what I know, the names are reasonable. They're not like new generation names, which are pretty bad if you've heard some of them. It's hard to accept that there are kids out there with some of the names that they have. Okay, I need to go get a bunch of wool. Cedarville College? Oh. I'm online. Sheep! Shocking to few people, I don't really mesh well with people in person. Which is not a surprise if you know me in person. Because as I've said before and will probably say multiple times again, I'm a special boy. I don't understand all the nonverbal cues that happen when you're in person. As a social butterfly, I appreciate that, but definitely not. I'm just a guy who struggles very much to connect with people but wants to desperately. I have level 1 ASD, making it really hard to feel connected to people. Oh no, no, it's not. Even before functional neurological disorder, I was not great at socializing. I appreciate it though. I need those prayers. Very loyal to me. Well, I appreciate that. Okay, I need to... So I've gotten some carpet. I need a fairly reasonable amount. I watched 2 minutes of a tutorial, so naturally I'm an expert now. I'm trying to look at... Wait, where is... I'm trying to use my journey map. I'm gonna be honest, I really just... I clicked on the video, I looked at the picture, and then I left. It's interesting that you mentioned that, because Chloe, it can definitely feel like that sometimes, but at the same time, if you're doing something that you're passionate about and you're sharing the word of God while doing so, it connects it very much connects. Because, well, a good example of this is my channel. I have 2,092 subscribers. And I mean, sometimes that feels really cool. Wow, people chose to hit that button and subscribe to me. But then at the same time, it's, wow, God is using me to share his word to people that may not have gotten it otherwise. And then you start to think of it as every view is another person that you were able to share the love of Jesus with. And then it reaches this beautiful point. What? It reaches this beautiful point. $15 in the war. Dang. I think it'd be cool to get ranked on something one day like that. It's an armadillo. They're so cute. But then at the same time, you got to be careful to keep it separate so that people don't get the idea that they're following Jesus just by subscribing to you, because that is definitely not how that works. Oh, it's probably wandered over. There are a lot of sheep here. Any of them eat? Yeah, I get that. How to do a short form stream? You have to flip the resolution from 1920 by 1080 to 1820 okay, you have to flip the resolution from 1920 by 1080 to 1080 by 1920. In your OBS. The cows have 3-dimensional udders? Since when? Yes. What's up, Chloe? Since a seizure? Unfortunately, I did seize the other, but it was because of photosensitivity. I was trying to program a garage door opener, which means I was up looking in the thing, and my poor mother accidentally opened the door, and she opened the door and it activated the light sensor, so the garage door lights lasered me in my eyeballs. Luckily, I didn't seize on the ladder. I was able to get kind of on the ground first, which is still fantastic. But oh, what was I gonna say? But aside from that, if we don't count that, I'm probably going on 20 days. But since then, I'm 3 days good. Blessedly. I think I'm going to be able to drive soon, and I'm stoked. Yes, exactly. Anytime I get frustrated thinking about how I lost a streak of whatever, 17 days or however, I have to think back to the me that was in a posy bed. If none of you know what a posy bed is good, but you're about to know, a posy bed is, think of a mesh cage over a hospital bed. So I would zip myself in there when I would seize, because it would take 6 people to hold me down in the hospital. Six people, because I'm 6'2", 225 right now. And having very violent seizures is, first off, not the move. Don't recommend it, but pretty rough. So I have to think back to when I was having 200 plus seizures in a day in the hospital, some crazy stuff. And I just have to think of how blessed I am to be able to quietly just lie down, seize, wake up in the same spot, no broken bones. That is a true blessing. Hello, Gaming Priest, welcome. I think I probably have enough. Failing the science on the driver's test? Wait, what do you mean? Driver's license? Or does he have some medical condition going on? The bullet! Enough. I'm gonna make a... What is that? I want. So many waypoints. I can turn them off, but I like knowing where things are. I can set up the... Wait, where are the options? Multiplayer. Wait, where is it? There's... I don't need to. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, okay. So he's going to get it. He's got it. That'll be useful. The launcher client. Oh, shoot. So here's the thing. I don't really have between my coursework and streaming, I don't have time at the moment to do that, to make the launcher video, because the time that I would invest in that video wouldn't match up to the amount of... What am I saying here? The time investment on that video wouldn't pay off. Because if I spend 3 hours filming that video, which in reality would probably take a lot longer, and then I spend another 5 hours editing it, whereas that would be, if we call each stream an hour, that would be 8 streams. I'm hoping to get monetized. Apparently, once you apply to the program, after you spend a significant amount of time working very hard to meet all the requirements... I thought I had rockets. Working very hard to meet all the requirements. They take like a month or longer, which I think is absurd. Because if I spend hundreds of hours over 4 months to get the things to meet the requirements... Oh, shoot, you might think I'm not trying to stalk you, I promise. I just want to go through the nether portal.
I was about to say, I was like, what are you doing down here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Galaxy showed me this a while ago, and this portal's not linked to anything, but I made a portal on the other side of my wither farm, and it's like 1,000 blocks away. When you go through this portal, you come out exactly the same spot. You don't go out. Nothing changed with this portal. But when you go through the portal I made, it takes you out here.
Oh.
So I figured I'll go back in here and then travel over to the portal.
Oh, okay, well I gotta go through anyways.
Yeah. It isn't linked though, so we're good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I thought we were about to go the same way. Alright, good luck.
Thank you, you as well. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Getting monetized, all this other stuff. But the thing is, I want to, once I get monetized, hopefully I do get monetized, then I can start filming the videos, because the time investment for me won't be as great, because I'll be able to pay for an editor. Because if it takes me 3 or more hours to film a video, that's one thing. And then for the amount of time that it would take me to edit that video, down to 20 minutes of entertaining content, I could instead be doing other things. I mean, sure, go for it, Chloe. If it's inappropriate, I'll just remove it. I've had people ask me and tell me some crazy things about this, so I'm sure it's not that bad. That is real. Has a user on stream? Ooh, that is not an inappropriate question. That's actually, first off, very kind that you care. I appreciate that. There's a bastion here? Anyways, if I am gonna have a seizure, I have good leadway now, so I'll have like a good minute or two before I do seize, and what I'll do is I'll just flop out on my bed behind me, and then I'll be fine. But it's mainly just making sure people don't leave. Because if you stop doing anything for like 2 minutes, or the length of a seizure varying from 15 seconds to several minutes, people tend to just think it's boring and leave. I appreciate you asking, though. Thankfully, it's not as... I've come a long way. I used to be playing Minecraft, and I would, like, just slump forward on my keyboard. It's alright. They're not medical emergencies. That's actually the scariest part. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm not going in person to school. For college, at least. Because it's... Well... I learn better online anyway. However, if I go in person, people do some crazy stuff when they see someone having a seizure. Because most people don't know how to deal with it. But then if they do know how to deal with it, that's not the way you deal with mine. I have what's called functional seizures or non-epileptic seizures, which you treat a bit differently than you would regular seizures. Or not regular, epileptic seizures, because they can mimic any type of epileptic seizure. But if I was in person, people would be calling ambulances and costing me a significant amount of money, and it's... Or, even scarier, think that I'm having a substance-related seizure, and give me what's called Narcan, which is to help with that, which is terrifying. What is a seizure like? In mine, it really depends. Because I used, for a bit, there was a period of time where I could hear people while I was seizing. And then, now I can't. Non-epileptic seizures can mimic every type of epileptic seizure. So sometimes I'm just staring ahead and I can't move. And I'm aware. I actually had a time where people would be yelling at me in my face because I wasn't responding to them. Not because they thought something was wrong, but because I wasn't listening to what they were saying. Which, in hindsight, is wild that people can get away with such things. But sometimes... Ooh, I don't remember what these ones are called because I haven't had one in a long time. But they're called laughing seizures, where you're just giggling. I'll actually just be giggling sometimes. It freaks my brother out so much. There are others where I'm just flailing around. The worst that's happened is I almost broke my nose one time. Actually, that's not the worst. The worst was on Christmas, the most recent Christmas. I was gonna seize, so I got on my bed. I ended up between my bed and the wall, face, like, head down, like, almost breaking my neck. But luckily, my brother heard my head banging against the wall, and he came in, and it took, like, 3 people to get me, to get me safe. Rolled a 1. Yes, typically that's what you would do. But it's actually, you cannot swallow your tongue. That's not possible. Well, medically. It's mainly just mark the time, know how long the seizures are. That's important. What else? I think my record... Yes, exactly. I'm just over here hunched over giggling. I think it's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm out of that. Let's go. I'm trying to think of what else. See, it's just a lot of this stuff is just funny. Like it reaches a point where if you just have to laugh, because if you don't, it's just sad. It is. Thank you, Chloe. I'm trying to think of other funny stuff that can happen with this. Ooh, involuntary movement. That is so... No! Owie! That caught me so off guard. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, involuntary movement. That could be really funny. Really, really funny. One day at a yes, exactly. Yes. See, but I've reached a point where I want people to laugh. Like if not, it's sad. Okay, so if I do this, I'm gonna have to spawn proof all of this stuff. That's gonna be a bear. Okay, I need to get buttons, which means I need to go back. Actually, what's nearby that I can get a lot of? Can I make slab? Ooh, blackstone. I can make buttons out of blackstone? I thought... I can make slabs at least. Oh, that's rough. What do I have? What is this? 2 stacks of buttons right here? No, 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 no. There's no way I'm out of rockets. Okay, there we go. What? What? Yes, blessedly I'm going to be staying with my family. Ooh, it's already working. Well, not family like the kind of family you and James have, Chloe. That's the dream someday. Currently just my, what is it called? My close family? My parents and my brother. I'm very sorry that happened, Chloe. That's a stack. You're telling me that's a stack of buttons. I need to find something I can insta-mine here that I can make slabs out of. What is that? I think it's called brimstone. You can make brimstone brick slabs with brimstone brick. Alright, I guess we're gonna be doing this. Well, that's a fantastic way to view that. Okay, so if I do this right, that's 6 stacks. Throw out that, throw out that, throw out that, throw out that. 2, 4, 6. Okay, I got the inventory space. Looks like mac and cheese. Macaroni. I love mac and cheese. I think you guys... I feel like that's known at this point. Ooh, I'm Batman. Oh man, I should have switched to the mace. John Cena. Oh! I think craft is good. So much mac and cheese is so good though. I don't feel like it's not a bad thing you have so much mac and cheese. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, 2 in a row is insane. I'm gonna get those other wither roses soon. A box for 58 cents? That's a dream. Good. You can do so much with it though. You can do so much with mac and cheese. You can add... Ooh, I've made... With craft mac and cheese, I've made chili mac before. You can do so much to mix it up. I'm on Java. Hey, so this is kind of working. Shoot! That's a skull. Oh, me. Goodness gracious. So I have 3 skulls now. I'm still gonna spawn-proof all this stuff. This will allow me to get enough for the wizard roses, because I have an idea. I have an idea for a game that I'm calling Beacon Seek, and the idea is it's a room and the floors are all that scared me so badly. It's a room and the floor is all beacons. Huh, that's interesting, Chloe. I don't have fire aspect on this. I have not put it on yet. But I'm glad I know that now. But the idea is Beacon Seek. And the idea is the floor is beacons. And one person has either blindness or everyone else has invis. And the seeker has a sword. And no one has their armor or their stuff. So it's whoever gets found last in a room full of lit beacons, where the floor is lit colored beacons. And I feel like that would be really fun. A vegetarian game? That's funny. No, I am not. I agree, Krovex. Chloe, your daughter is a lucky kid. Will be a lucky kid. These brimstone slabs are the way to do it. Well, that's reasonable. You know where he is and what he's doing, so it's okay to be concerned. I will be praying for peace on your part and punctuality for him, as well as safety, of course. Oh wait, I have another stack of these. Whoops. He did, Chloe. He sent me the picture of the tattoo because I think he got it done. Wait, he made the stencil? That's very cool. I have half a mind to show it on my stream one of these days. Two, 4, 6. Streamlabs, that's funny. It's crazy how at peace I feel in this moment. My day has been really bad up to this point. But just not just because I'm not peace just because I'm playing Minecraft, but just talking to you guys, just the interaction, the peace in this community. I don't know if this sounds silly or not, but I feel kind of called to do this. Not necessarily to play Minecraft, but to share my faith with all of these people the way that I have been able to. Oh, I will be praying for you, Krovex. Does not sound fun. The Gilded Fortress. That's a cool name. No way I used 6 stacks already. old runway. Makes me think of that one song. I can't sing it, but the lyrics go, "I'm going home where the streets are golden." Oh, I forgot. I did see... I'm trying to remember who I watched, because I want to credit him. Because I think this is his farm design, but I think I'm messing it up, because I'm making it my own. Let me... It's like the design is inspired by this guy. It's not stolen. Hello, Denalid, welcome. No! I don't think they can. I just want to make sure that I give credit to the proper people. I don't want someone to... Those blazes just despawned. That's kind of neat. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I was getting these. You know what? I'll just hit this spot real quick. I think I'm good. You have to do 128 blocks in every direction. Needs a boss. I feel like the boss of the Nether's supposed to be the Wither, but since there's no... Yeah, the boss of the Nether's supposed to be the Wither. Do you mean like a naturally spawning one? Like the Ender Dragon or the Warden? Or even the Elder Guardian? I feel like it needs a massive piglin. Like it's just gigantic piglin brute. Guys, it's starting to work. Wait, did I just despawn the blazes? I just despawned all the blazes. Wait, did more just spawn? Wow, this is crazy. That's another skull. Denalid, you're gonna like this minigame idea I have. I'm gonna make it in this world, but it'd be fun to play with your group sometime. After creative setup. I'm calling it Beacon Seek. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but the idea is that all the floors are lit beacons, and there's one person who's seeking, and this person who's seeking either has blindness or all the people who are hiding have invisibility. One way or another, there's potions involved with particles, and then it's last one standing. So whoever's the last one to be found and punched, eliminated, whatever, the last one to be found among all the beacon beams with either invis on or while the seeker has blindness wins the game. Which is actually why I'm making this farm. It would work very well with proximity chat, especially if you lower the range of proximity chat to like 5 or 6 blocks. Okay, so I need to figure out how far this is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have way low. That would be funny. We could give him blindness not blindness, we could give him speed. We could give everyone speed from the beacons, or just the... And it could be 1v1s, or it could be a really fun group game. An hour of sleep? Wow. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Denal. It's something of that nature. Or a sword that is just gonna one-hit people. Yeah. I wish there was something I could do to help. Denalid Chloe is Devin's wife. Well, pretty much wife. Devin's deployed in Germany and Chloe's back in the US. Oh! No! My carpets! No! This is a really unfortunate series of events and I only have one totem! And I don't have food! No! Chicken jockey. Anyways. Oh, thank you for your service, Denalid. Oh, that was a double blaze spawner. Oh, shoot. Little bro of the stream is a really funny way to phrase it. Yes! Story time! Of course you can. The sappiest romantic. That's the most romance novel ever. It was through Minecraft? No way. That's a dream. Wow. And here you are. Wait, he's 22, 3 years later? Wow. Disney needs to call you guys up. Five? Wow. That's amazing. It's so cool to go back and see where your lives were just entangled the entire time. God's so cool the way he works. No way. Oh, my hard work. Less than a football field apart. Wow. Very cool. Nice. I don't have this one yet. Play it safe, get a totem. Yeah, or I don't, and it maybe goes out fine. To be fair, though, I have lost 2 full sets of netherite before on this same server, so I probably should go do that. Tax. Yes, taxes. Real. You know what? Okay, I have a few things I need to do IRL. No, I just threw my elytra. It better be there. It better be there. It better be there. It better be there. Please, no lava. Oh, it was my chest plate. Okay, legally I have permission to use this as according to a deal of yesterday. I'm gonna swap swords so I remember to take it back, put it back. What an overpowered farm. Wait, let's see. I want to do some. Wait, will silverfish... I kind of want to leave Galaxy a housewarming gift. That's a wild plan. Let's see where... Used slabs. And we run away. That's like the third time I've used cave spider eggs. Guys, I'm gonna do an epic prank. Man, I got him so good. Hello, Froglet Mage. Why is it not loading? Oh, Chloe, when I get back to my base, I'll show you the. I'll show you George and Sarah. Wait, there's a dolphin here. Dolphin's Grace. I have no clue why it's not loading so badly. This is rendering terribly. What is my render distance? I have it maxed? How have I gotten away with that? What the heck? Sarah and George. Is Cornelius still alive? Yes, he's in a hole somewhere because I haven't brainstormed a way. What was maxed? What do you mean what was maxed? I had it maxed. Oh, I had my I had my render distance maxed. 32 chunks. That would make sense as to why it was so bad. Sarah and George. Okay, I am going to do a few things here. When I get back, I am going to AFK while I'm here. And then once I'm back on stream, the next stream will be a short stream. It will be I'm spacing out words. It'll be a short stream. I'll fight the Wither. Well, I'll fight another Wither. And, well, I'll get some totems, and then I'll fight the Wither. And then we'll finish this farm up, hopefully, because I want to get some Wither Roses. Alright, does anyone have a verse that they would like to add to the bookshelf? I have 3 so far. Should you feel like it, you can paste your favorite verse or just a verse on your heart in the chat, and I will copy it directly over into a book. Take down the sub goal. I accidentally had the sub goal in the way yesterday. Because I want to try to add one every stream, and then eventually fill them all up. John 1, 4 through 5. Okay, let me pull that up. John 1, 4 through 5. Yes, it does. Let me just paste it on my alt here. In him there was life. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Amen. Okay, that's another one added to the shelf. I am going to get all set up to AFK. Let's see to this. I finally just made this little thing. I should make an auto farm, but this does just fine. And every single stream, I'm going to ask for a verse from the chat. And if chat feels like giving one, they totally can. If there are multiple, great. And if there's not, I'll just find one that I like and I'll throw it up there. But I want to add enough to fill this up. And then I want to eventually do a stream just going through and reading all of them. Or even better, I want to start doing scripture of the day based off the verses from here. All right. Ooh. I actually debated doing one of those. What kind of gunpowder farm do you guys have? Mine's just one that I made with a few cats that I had lying around. I'm imagining yours being something incredibly elaborate, Denalid. Good work, Sarah. Good work, George. I wish you guys could see the animation. I wish one of them digs right now because it's so cute. The little walk. They're like gigantic, disproportionate caterpillars. Oh yeah, that. I agree. I see what you're saying. Okay, that's exactly what I did, because I just threw some trapdoors together and, put some cats in there and called it good. Alright. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you have an absolutely blessed horizontal against the wall. That's actually really funny. That's fantastic. Okay. I have to go take care of a few things IRL. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have an absolutely blessed day or night depending on where you are. And I'll catch you all in the next one. God bless. Bye there.